Hey guys, people turning back for another video, and today we're gonna take a look at another Yinyu product. This time it's the Yinyu Ash, and this is a 1DD 1BA setup. It's a hybrid setup, so it's gonna be right smack in the ZSN Pro alley. So we're gonna find out if it's better sounding than the ZSN Pro, and how does it stack against the channel favorites here in this channel. We're gonna find out in this video. But of course, we review budget-fi to mid-fi audio gear, so if you're into that, consider subscribing. And also big thanks to AK Store for sending this over. Links down below for their shop. Use my links, it will help out the channel a lot. And right off the bat, this kind of looks like your TRN IM2 shape. So it says Yinyu Ash Hybrid in-ear earphone. And 3D also, so are they saying it's 3D printed? Let me know down below if you know. 20 to 20K frequency range, 18 ohm impedance, 1DD and 1BA setup, 3.5mm jack and 0.78 2-pin connector, silver plated cable also. It's also cost around $26, so very good price for something like this. Let's open it up, and this is I would say the cheapest Yinyu that I have opened here in the channel. Okay, opening it up. Warranty card, put this aside, and you're presented with the Yinyu right away. And again, yeah, this kind of looks like your TRN IM2. Cable is all black cable, and a pretty standard cable. It has an L plug and plastic build all around. It also has some ear hooks, but I'm a fan of how they made the ear hooks here. There's no like white plastic. This is a seamless kind of design here. Alright, tips. It's soft tips, and it has that orange accent at the bottom. So I would say very nice tips overall. This is pretty comfortable when I wear it on my ear, on other earphones, so not so bad. And you do have other tips here with the black accent now, but we're gonna use the one that it came with. Alright, putting the cable in, I'm indeed a fan of the look here. So you can see guys, this is what I like about these ear hooks. It doesn't have that white plastic. This is a seamless design. This is more of like the 10T3 ear hooks, which is something I'm a fan of. This seamless in design, which is something I like. So the lobes itself is built of good quality plastic. This is like a resin plastic. Again, something I saw in the TRN IM2. It has that Yinyu logo, and it has that marbling design, which is something I'm a fan of. The Yinyu logo also is very nice to look at. It's not that tacky to look at, so not so bad overall in terms of the overall look. Here on the other side, you have ear tips, the medium ones that they included, and you have this kind of fit. I do like this kind of fit because it improves the breathability a bit with this kind of shape of the lobe. So not so bad overall in terms of the lobes. No major issues here, and also the shape is really nice. This doesn't feel like, you know, a cheap product. This feels really upscale, especially with the ear hooks and also the lobes design. So here it says resin 3D printing. So it confirmed my assumption a while ago that this is a 3D printed design. And it's also a little bit see-through. You just cannot see in the camera, I think. But it has a slight see-through here. So when you get this closer, you can see the items inside. So overall, in terms of design, there's no major issues for me. This kind of feels upscale, especially with that kind of price range. Yinyu really knows how to make earphones, and this is a testament to that. This looks really good. So this is how it looks like. Right, so right off the bat, this fits really well in the ear. Again, this kind of reminds me of the TRN IM2, but this is a better fit in the ear. This is a more flush fit. This is more of like the TRN IM1 Pro in terms of isolation also. So the fit is good. This will be really comfortable for a long listening session. And also the stability is really good. The isolation is also really good. So yes, really impressive here. And the Yinyu Ash, I was surprised that it feels this good. This is one of the better fits that I have worn in the channel. And it's also flush in the ear, but it doesn't have that suffocating feel, which is something I like. So yes, in terms of comfort, isolation, this is really good for me. In terms of looks, I would say that this is also a looker. It has that understated kind of design, and it has that marbling, which makes it you know, more upscale in terms of looks. So for me, it's a looker, and the logo is really good also. So this is a well done IM here, very good in design, isolation, and also comfort. So far, I am impressed with the Yinyu Ash. First, already listened to the Yinyu Ash. So it's a V-shaped sound, but it has also some bass elevation. So it has some warmth in the Yinyu Ash. Right off the bat, if you are a bass head, the Yinyu Ash might be for you. It's a very similar signature with what you get with the KZSN Pro or the TRN IM2. So I would say it's right smack competing with those IEMs. So it's smooth sounding. It has very nice energy also. So it has the smoothness that you get with the TRN IM2, but add a touch more energy. So this is a more lively IEM. This is a more energetic, more fun IEM in the Yinyu Ash. So it's natural sounding also. It has again that smoothness. And it has also that relaxed nature to the sound, but still has some aggressiveness. So this is kind of like a smooth, aggressive kind of sound here in the Yinyu Ash. So it's like TRN IM2 mated with the KZSN Pro. That's kind of tonality that I'm getting with the Yinyu Ash. So it's above average detail also across the range, not so bad in terms of detail across the range. So the highs have some shimmer, it has good extension and no sibilance. So I have some fluid highs here, smooth highs overall, also good body. I would say this is one of the key strengths of the Yinyu Ash. It has some fluid highs, a very pleasing highs overall. Mids is recessed in the mix. I would say that I'm not that big of a fan of the mids here. It's thin in nature, but it's more of lush mids, smooth mids here in the Yinyu Ash, but it's not as thick as I would like. It's not as detailed as I would like. But still listenable, it's still forward in the mix, not that recessed. It's much like the KZSN Pro in a way. It's more laid back than the highs and the bass, but still listenable. So bass is in the tight side, but it has substantial bass, especially for a casual listen. So again, the bass here is forward in the mix, so it has some warmth in the Yinyu Ash. So for bass heads, you may survive with the Yinyu Ash because of that forward bass, more warmth in the Yinyu Ash. So the stage is above average, similar to what you get with the TRN IM2 or the KZSN Pro. I would say typical like KZ size soundstage. Imaging is very good here. Again, this kind of reminds me of the TRN IM2, which is what I awarded to have the best imaging. This kind of reminds me of the TRN IM2. I would say this is one of the key strengths of the Yinyu Ash. The separation here is average because of the smooth nature of the sound, of the fluid nature of the sound. Instruments is not that easy to pinpoint. You can, but you need to sort of look for them to be able to find them. So yeah, this is not something that you want to use for monitoring or mixing. So overall, this is a relaxed listen, but still has some excitement. So this is what I'm getting here. It's like a mix of, you know, being relaxed, smooth, and has still some excitement here. So again, it's like, you know, ZSN Pro and the TRN IM2 mated together. It has smooth sound across the range, good detail across the range, no sibilance, nice and welcoming sound, but still has that excitement. So this is a very easy sound to get used to, a very welcoming kind of sound, especially for those first-time buyers. This is something that you may like in the Yinyu Ash. So compared to other earphones here in the channel, so this heavily reminds me of the TRN IM2, but this is a slightly different version from the TRN IM2. So it's very similar. The TRN IM2 has more smoothness. The TRN IM2 is more fluid in nature compared to the Yinyu Ash. The Yinyu Ash is more aggressive. It has more highs in the Yinyu Ash, but very similar in terms of the signature overall. So the Yinyu Ash is more aggressive sounding, more exciting compared to the IM2. So overall, they're very similar in other parts like soundstage, imaging, and also separation. They're very similar there, but the bass is more punchy in the Yinyu. So overall, the Yinyu Ash is a more exciting TRN IM2. I guess that's the easiest way I can put it. It has more shimmer on top, also has more punchy bass, and just more exciting sound, more aggressive sound overall. So I do like the Ash more over the TRN IM2. So compared to the CCA C10, C10 has more extension on top, more highs in the CCA C10. The C10 is more drier sounding, more relaxed sounding in the CCA. The Ash is smoother sounding but more exciting sounding in the Ash. So the CCA is more balanced sounding also. It has less bass compared to the Yinyu Ash. The highs are more extended on the CCA. The mids is more detailed in the CCA. So the bass is more toned down also in the CCA. The Ash has more punch in the bass, more energy in the bass, and also more forward in the mix in the Yinyu Ash. So again, if you're a bass head, maybe the Yinyu Ash can be for you over the CCA-C10. The Yinyu Ash is more punchy sounding, more aggressive sound in the Ash. So again, the Ash is more aggressive. The CCA is more relaxed in comparison. I would say both are good sounding. They're pretty competitive with each other. They both have their own strengths and weaknesses, but I do like personally the CCA C10 more because of the more detailed mids, more balanced sound, and I would say more versatile sound overall, even if it's a more relaxed IEM. So compared to the KZSN Pro, so the KZSN Pro has more shimmer on top, bigger stage. The Yinyu Ash has more smooth sound in comparison. The ZSN Pro is drier in comparison. The ZSN Pro, even if it's lively sounding, is even more relaxed compared to what you get with the Yinyu Ash. So the ZSN Pro has more extended highs on top. So if you're into clarity, ZSN Pro might be for you over the Yinyu Ash. So they are very similar in mids also. Both have more laid back mids. The bass is more punchy in the Ash, more forward also. So the bass is more exciting in the Yinyu Ash over the KZ ZSN Pro. But I would say they both have substantial bass for bass heads who may survive with using any of these IEMs. The stage is bigger in the KZ ZSN. The separation is better in the ZSN due to that bigger stage. So I would say they both have their strengths and weaknesses. Again, the Yinyu is more exciting sounding but still has some smoothness and that kind of natural tonality for that price range. Not so bad overall. And of course, the ZSN Pro, just exciting sounding as well. Some shimmer on top, substantial bass, and that kind of signature with the bigger stage. So both have their own strengths and weaknesses. Again, I would say I like them both. So overall, the Yinyu Ash has a lot of things going for it, I'd say. So I would say it's a better version of the TRN IM2 in a way. It has a better cable, it has a better ear hooks. The design is very similar. It has a more exciting sound, a more shimmer on top compared to the TRN IM2, and I already really like the TRN IM2. So I would say that the Yinyu Ash is something again that I can definitely recommend. It has a lot of things going for it, especially that punchy bass and a very energetic sound. It's just an exciting sound to listen to, but it still has that smoothness. It's not super over the board in terms of being excited. It still has some smoothness for a nice casual listen. So definitely if you are into a more casual listen but a more exciting casual listen, the Yinyu Ash might be for you. For mixing, monitoring, this is not something that you might like. The separation here is not that good, but again, for a relaxed casual listen with some excitement, the Yinyu Ash might be for you, especially for those who like punch bass in their life. This might be for you as well. So yeah, for around $6, I would definitely recommend it. I do like the sound here in the Yinyu Ash. Of course, if you like to get one, use my links below from AK Store. Big thanks AK Store for sending this over. And that is my review. If you like it, of course, leave a like and of course subscribe for more content like this in the future. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Bye.